Well, I've really done it now. This is my brand new, very used 1997 Mitsubishi Delica L400 Spacegear. It's a fully fledged off-road four-wheel drive van, I guess, people mover. Been looking for one of these for about 4 or 5 months, and I finally found the right one at the right price. It's been hard to get this from interstate because the borders have been closed. Finally got it here. She needs some work. I've done some work. She's still got a fair bit to go. I've got her booked in tomorrow, which might be yesterday. Might be, by the time you're watching this, it's probably in at a mechanic getting brakes done and stuff like that. I've done what I can on my own, and that's not much. I replaced this little door latch screw, the rear washer jet, which I had to fish the little tube out and feed it all through. That was actually the easy part. The hardest part was changing the steering wheel cover, of all things. I don't know if you've ever tried to put a steering wheel cover on anything, but it is a nightmare. I now own a hairdryer because of it. And then finally I tried to change the wiper blades. I got the back one done, but then the front ones were an absolute nightmare. They're not back on. The screws were all rusted into the arm, and then when I bought new wiper blades, the connection doesn't fit because this is a Japanese import. They don't sell them anywhere other than in Japan, these things. They're built for going out and driving in the snow or something. They're not built for very tall people, but it's big enough for me, and I'll be able to do some proper off-road four-wheel driving in this thing. It's basically a Mitsubishi Pajero. With a van body. You can see from the configuration of the seats they can do all sorts of weird things for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but I'm planning on ripping them out. Unfortunately, it seems like a shame, but it's got to be done. I want to turn this into a camper. I want to go anywhere. I want to put solar in and, you know, a bed and all that sort of stuff. But first I have to make sure it's roadworthy. I'm looking forward to coming out of lockdown and doing more of what's coming up in this video. What's coming up is actually a holiday from start of 2020, February 2020, before COVID hit. It was a simpler time. We were allowed to do things like this. Beachport, South Australia. It was pretty windy last night. I thought my tent was going to blow down, and it didn't, but it kept waking me up. I'm like, oh my god, it's going to blow down, it's going to blow down. And I thought, you know what, screw it. If it blows down, I'm just going to lay here. It's not going to hurt me. I was so tired. There's a few things that I want to do today. There, all the way there to the end. I'm gonna walk to the end of that pier. It's so weird from here, you can't tell how far the pier actually goes. Like, you can't really see the end of it. That's the end of it. That's where I swam yesterday. I think this is about the halfway point. About that. I thought it was gonna be windier out here, but it's actually seems to have calmed down. I should have camped out here last night. I just stepped on a really squeaky board and it freaked me out. That's not right, is it? Why is this freaking me out? Is it the no rail? It feels like I'm up really high. I don't know, and they're all wobbly boards. I don't know, it's freaking me out. It's big gaps too, so I think that's part of the problem. Feels better now there's a wider boardwalk. Why am I such a pussy? I mean, I guess it's a fair way back, and I'm at the end. And now it's time to walk all the way back. The walk back's not as bad, probably because I can see the land again. If I didn't like that, Lily would have hated it. She can't cross a bridge half the time because she gets that feeling. She crouches down low. Thing number 2 I want to do is there's a scenic drive. There's another town all the way around. Maybe I might go down there and check out what's down there. I think it's probably even a smaller town than this little one, so Might be nothing there. Sorry, I've gone pirate mode. It's the only way I can keep the sun off my head without my hat blowing off. These are the things that I like. I like that island, I like those rocks over there, and I like... Oh, there's a there's a four-wheel drive going around the... There's some all going around the place. Maybe I'm going to be driving along there soon. I don't know. I found the lighthouse. I think that's Alcatraz over there. A rock lobster sanctuary. It is pretty awesome though. I am going to try and get down there, and I think there's like parking somewhere around there. I was wondering what these signs were. Oh my god, this is awesome. Have a look at this. Look how blue it is. There's no one around. Pretty amazing. I don't feel like we have any places like this in Victoria. I mean, there are some spots along the Great Ocean Road, but like, not like this, you know? Got some real four-wheel drives, and there's a dirt bike over there. That's pretty awesome. I don't know if you can see this, but even that dirt bike got a little bogged in the sand over there. So I spoke to some people who said I should have no problem getting down to the beach via the yacht club somewhere. They reckon it's all good around here to drive on the beach. So let's have a crack. I'm doing it. I'm really, really doing it. This is fine. This is no problemo. And I'm gonna stop about here, I reckon, and park about here. And I think that's, where's the beach gone? This is awesome. I just had a good swim. Now I'm sitting under the shade of the car. I was thinking, oh, I should have brought like some sort of beach tent. Don't need one. Don't need one. This is awesome. I have ticked off 2 of my things on my to-do list though, for this trip. One was to go to a place where I wouldn't have gone in my Prius, which I did yesterday. And today I got to drive on the beach, and that's just something that you can't do pretty much in Victoria. There might be some places, but like, not like this, like where there are whole, like that's just, it's almost part of the culture to just go down to the beach, drive onto the beach, jump in the water. It's awesome, I love it. Heading to Robe, and I reckon I'll do the next 2 nights in Robe, and I don't think I need to get petrol until I get to Robe. Robe. So I'm in Robe now. It's really nice and warm. Gonna try and find a place to stay. The Sea View Caravan Park, Holiday Park, I'm not sure. I don't know if they have like tent spots there, but it's like right on the beach apparently, so be pretty good. So I spent the last couple of hours just setting up the tent and stuff. Set up a clothesline here too. The thing that I like about this tent is you can change the configuration of it. Like I'm going to be hanging out on the back here. So I made it onto the beach again, because when in Robe, do as the Robans do. I'm having sausages for tea, isn't it? Yeah. What's this, day 6? Day 6. I've had a pretty chill morning. It's 9:10. I'm in Robe. I had 3 coffees and some toasted egg and cheese sandwiches, what I made down at my campsite. Right, so it says here that was built in 1855 and only cost £230, which probably was a lot back then. It's made out of limestone. Originally it was just painted white, but like no one, like mariners out at sea, couldn't tell the difference between that and the sand dunes and the limestone in the area, so they ended up painting it like red and white striped, so it could be seen from 30 kilometers away on a clear day. So I made it to Stoney Rise campsite, which I think is, it's really a 4-wheel drive only place. I nearly came here in the Prius once, and I got like a little bit down the track. I was like, no, I need to turn around immediately. But in this thing, not a problem. I'll show you. I'll get some footage on the way back up. Okay. So yeah, it's a little bit wild, these tracks. This one isn't too bad right here, but it gets worse. There's a bit of an uphill section that I've got to do. Well, this bit's nice and easy. This bit here, I'm going to have to put the camera down because getting up that hill, it doesn't look steep on camera, but it's a little bit steep. Oh my god, it was absolutely not a problem. But I had to take it slowly and navigate like the big rocks, because there were a couple of big rocks and then a few dips and stuff like that. But yeah, all in all, it was pretty easy. And now I'm back out. But this is the one that I went down in the Prius and then went, oh, I'm turning around and going back, so I'm going to see what goes on down there. I'm at another campsite here. You book them online and all of that sort of stuff. They're actually pretty good. The reason that I'm going to these campsites is because I know that the track will come down and then I'll have a space like this to turn around and go back. The tracks do keep going, but they might lead me out onto the beach, and I have no idea if the sand's soft, if I'll be able to drive on it, if I'll be able to turn around before then, any of those sorts of things. So I'm not going to risk it on my own today. Just going to come down, have a look at these, and then drive back. Also, the drive here was like way easier than than that other one that I went to just a second ago. So I've just stopped at Cape Jaffa. I'll be honest, it's a bit of a dump. I'm out of here. There's literally nothing here. Got that kind of ding 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 vibe to it. So yeah, I'm out. So this is the Kingston Jetty, and the beach is really big. It's huge. I've been walking, I don't know how many, couple of 100 meters on this, and I'm not even at the water yet. Pretty nice water though. I just passed by these people who'd just been fishing up here, and it reminded me that I don't have like any activities that I do. People paddleboard and fish and all of that sort of stuff. I go and stand in the ocean and just go it's relaxing and stuff. Like I have a bit of a swim and whatever, and just go around and look at stuff. So yesterday I was thinking maybe I need some sort of an activity that I do. Like, I don't know, maybe I need to get a canoe or something. On my way back from the beach just now, I had to do a U-turn real quick. Pack of wild camels? These guys. I know that like camels are a problem in Australia, but you just never... Not in Victoria, they're not. They can't jump the fence, can they? They're not going to charge at me and spit at me or anything. It's looking at me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's more over the back. It seems completely dumb, but I've just decided, well, I haven't just decided, I need to go into a car wash real quick just to get some of this off. Like, I can't see out of like the side windows and stuff, just because there's so much like salt and stuff on it, so I want to just give it a bit of a rinse off before I keep going. And the other thing, have a look at this, I also need to give a bit of a vacuum, especially in the front. What have I done to my poor new car? So Google Maps is good, but it has this habit of taking me down roads like this rather than sticking to the main highway. Hey buddy, gave me a wave. Alright, now we're starting to actually get into the mountains. I guess this is definitely a different way than I thought we'd go. I thought it was going to be more of a real road rather than this goat track type thing, and I've got a feeling it's going to get like thinner and thinner. Alright, this is the road that I thought we were going to come up on. It's because Google thought, hey, this will be better, and you know what? It was. It probably was. Bit of a trickle. There's a little lodge. Comfy. Don't know how to open this. There we go. Oh look, kangaroos. Need that zoom lens again. I know where I'm drinking beer tonight. Now I'm gonna go and explore the neighborhood. just realised the walk on the way there is downhill, and everyone that is coming back the other way is looking really tired. Just seen a sign that says 280 strenuous steps or something, and I'm going down right now. I'm not really too warm, but it's pretty warm, and I just know that coming up I am going to deeply regret not having enough water with me. Okay, no, I don't regret this at all. Not at all. This is awesome. All day, all night, just no matter who's here. The thing that's amazing to me is everyone's sitting all the way around there when the view from on this rock in the shade is like, they probably even won't come around this corner. Suckers. Even though I've got these steps that I've got to go back up, I regret nothing. I'll eat my hat. Okay, at least I've earned the pizza or whatever shit I'm putting in my face tonight. So much for fresh, clean clothes. I'm gonna need a shower first. That is not enough water. Not even close, I didn't know. Yeah, one mouthful. Great. Now that I'm quenched, time to go for the next hike. Ah, just got in, opened the curtain, and you think we had kangaroos earlier? Look at all them. So many kangaroos. Before COVID hit, it was a simpler time. We were allowed to do things like this, but I'm preparing now to do more. Yeah, it should be good. In between lockdowns, I managed to do some tent camping, tried to make some videos. I wanted to see if I could work remotely with my fridge, solar panels and all of that sort of stuff in my nice tent that I had to buy unexpectedly. So this is the basic gist of it. So I am going to attempt to work remotely, very remotely, as you can see. That's what this video is. It's a little bit of a test to see if I can do a week, maybe? I don't know. Outside carpet, and now Princess Lily has somewhere to stand. Finally. Oh, it's so dirty out here, isn't it, Will? I'm gonna head into the town of Benalla because the one problem that I've had is getting a stable 4G connection to be able to have a meeting without it cracking up and breaking up. So I am going to have a little drive around Benalla, see if there's a 4G network. I mean, right now, right here, it's great, but over there where I'm camped, it's like a black spot. So it's kind of frustrating. Found the place where I'm going to have my meetings. It'll be the Botanical Gardens in town. I do get reception there, and it should be shady and pretty chill. But right now, I've got to get some things organized, do a little housekeeping, get some food on. It's getting late, it's nearly 8 o'clock already. Sun's going down. Get a fire going. Had a fire going last night, was awesome. The thing that I did learn while trying to do work for a week in my tent, dust management is really difficult to deal with. I don't have the ability to move quickly, so I realized if I was to work remotely and still hold down my job, I'd have to pick a place and stay there for exactly a week and then move only on the weekends, and then that would feel like a bit of a chore. So that's why I bought this. It should be easier to move on daily if I wanted to and keep working. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. This is the start. I'll give you guys updates on the progress probably every few weeks, maybe one a month, 2 a month. I don't know. No schedule, just as they happen. But yeah, thanks for watching, and this is Moon Unit. Named after who? Tell me in the comments.